Friends, it's Coach Kirby. This is Building Liberty, behind the scenes look at all things Liberty Classical Schools and developing a network of K-12 American classical charter schools in the southeastern United States and the metro Atlanta area, to be specific. And it is Wednesday afternoon, April 23rd, 2025, on a quick drive home. I'm very fortunate not to live far from my office, and we are wrapping up a big week. We have 3 board meetings this week. We've got a complex governance structure. We have meetings every month for Liberty Classical Schools, Northwest Classical Academy, and Atlanta Classical Academy. And our 4th school, Cherokee Classical Academy, will be opening in August of 2025 up in Cherokee County, 2126 Sixes Road. It's a beautiful school property right in the heart of Cherokee County, and we can't wait to serve that community. And that school will be governed by Liberty Classical Schools. So fortunately, it will not entail another cycle of board meetings every month, but it's an important part of our rhythm. Accountability is the name of the game. We work for taxpayers, on the behalf of taxpayers, and it's just good to have good governance, to make sure that we are keeping it between the lines, doing the things that we should while avoiding the things we should avoid. And really proud to say that our schools are performing incredibly well, financially, operationally, academically, in terms of enrollment, in terms of hiring, in terms of facilities management, and all things related to construction projects and financing. And academically, they just get better and better. And I'm really proud of where we stand. But anyway, this is a big week for us. And in terms of any highlights that I could share, I just want to commend the Liberty team. We've got a group of people that are in this work because we feel very passionately about our mission. We think that the greatest changes in America are going to happen because of the way we train and develop and form and shape the next generation of Americans. It's going to have less to do with bureaucrats and politicians and big corporations and all these other things. We will hope to have a very meaningful impact on the lives of kids and families, and in shaping communities through these schools, which, because of their K-12 nature, because of their mission, which is to form knowledgeable, virtuous citizens, because of the communities that we build around these schools through extracurricular activities and sports and fine arts and clubs and kind of school-wide gatherings like our heritage festivals, or supper on the South Lawn, or screen on the green, or all these things that we do that bring families together for their kids, but in support of our mission. It just brings us a lot of joy that we get to do that. And well, I guess that's my feeling this afternoon as I drive home. I'm getting pretty close to being home, and I have a really strong sense of gratitude that I get to be part of this work. And I'm very grateful to be part of the Liberty team. We've got a group of people. That's what I was trying to say before I sidetracked myself, is that we've got a lot of mission-driven people at Liberty Classical Schools. We have, many of us worked in schools and founded schools, but we're now in kind of a support role. And sometimes we feel a little bit distant from kids and from families and from coaches and teachers. And we work really hard to make sure that our leaders and our teachers, principals, everybody can focus on kids and families, teaching and learning, really shaping the character of young Americans. And we end up doing a lot of administrative work, and it's fine, but it's kind of what we signed up to do, is be an organization that launches and supports these American classical schools. We're all about it. I'm just saying that sometimes our roles can be a bit administrative and not directly in the action. We don't often get the joy and the payoff of this hard work, which is, of course, engaging with kids and families, seeing the positive changes that occur in their lives, being a great solution for them as they seek to raise their families and in an environment that really values a strong curriculum, great stories, the greatest thinkers and actors of the Western tradition that have really shaped our heritage and shaped our country, and the formation of virtue and character as the means to building a happy life, all those things, kind of where the fun and where the action is. And the Liberty Team, we feel passionately about all those things. And we talk a lot about the importance of striving for the liberal arts life, which is one, essentially, I suppose, is one that's in search of community, fellowship, connectivity, and the pursuit of goodness and truth and beauty, which is, of course, one of the main things we're trying to do in the hearts and minds of our students. And so I'm appreciative of you guys. I know how hard you work, and like I said, sometimes we don't have that payoff quite as often as the folks in the school. Now, we have other benefits, no doubt about that, but we sometimes miss the payoff of seeing the joy on kids and families' faces. And so I just want you all to know, and want people watching to know that we're happy to do this work. We're proud to do this work because we think we're having a positive effect on kids and families and communities and ultimately the country. And if doing 3 board meetings in a week is what it takes, then by golly, that's what we'll do. So those are Coach Kirby's thoughts on the drive home in this episode of Building Liberty, and I hope you all have a great evening, and look forward to talking to you soon. Take care.